Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Wine Library TV. I am Gary Vaynerchuk, Director of Operations here at Wine Library at winelibrary.com, and I am very proud to launch what we think is the first video wine blog. Hey everybody and welcome to another episode of Wine Library TV, aka The Thunder Show. I am Rusty and this is new for a lot of you in my social media world. I used to do this every single day, Monday through Friday for 5 years. I did 1,000 episodes. It was called Wine Library TV. The first episode was February 21st, 2006 on a very new platform called YouTube, where I would taste wine and help the world understand it.
Good morning, everyone. It is 4:30 a.m. rocking in from downtown Austin, or not downtown Austin, suburbia Austin. But I am knee deep in creating our new phone sales training, super robust end-to-end training for our GLX clients. And gym lords, and so I'm very, very excited about how it's coming out. It's some of our best stuff.
To go to college or not go to college, that is the question in the game of life. And I'm going to show you the data so that you can make your own decision. And at the very end, I'll give you my honest advice.
Good morning. We're here today with Timothy Ferriss, who's the author of a new book called The 4-Hour Workweek. Timothy is the CEO of a multinational company and a guest lecturer at Princeton. Timothy, how do I get a 4-hour workweek? Is that possible?
The 4-hour workweek is possible, but you need to completely unplug and reset. And the reason that's necessary is because there's an epidemic, and I do mean epidemic in this country, of information abuse.
Last we spoke, I remember you spoke about, I think it was magnesium threonate, apigenin, and there may have been one or two other
theanine.
Lucky Charms in there.
Yeah,
right, theanine.
Yeah.
Are those still the holy trinity for your sleep, or do you have other things that you've added, things you've subtracted? What is your current cocktail? With the understanding that as much as people want to fix everything with silver bullets, light exposure in the morning, exercise, all of these are contributors to good quality sleep.
Now we're good.
I'm with Ben Stern of Leverage Agency, and Ben is a sponsorship expert. So I want to ask him a couple questions about sponsorship. How did you first get into sponsorships?
Coming back to Philadelphia, I think it was.
Yeah.
Who was the greatest teacher for you in those early days?
It's funny, man. I had a lot of them. You know, my parents were great. You know, growing up, they instilled in me the importance of imagination, of curiosity.
Good morning, guys. So I'm just here eating my breakfast. Got some cereal. It is 10:51. Got a later session today, going into the gym at 3. Just woke up. First day of holidays, just pretty much slept in. Yeah, so I'll go in there today for a chest and tricep session, which will be good. And yeah, see you guys in the next clip. I will tell you a story, and I don't really tell this story that much anymore, but when I was 14, 15, 16, kind of around that period, I used to meditate in my school bathrooms alone pretty much every single lunch. And the reason I meditated was because I was in that awkward phase of getting 3-4 hours of sleep every single night, and I had to basically manage both school as well as starting my first entrepreneurial venture. At that time, I'd had a few ventures. I was flipping Instagram accounts, and then I started personal training my friends' parents, and I started picking up a video camera and learning how to make videos and photos for companies and doing that freelance. So I was getting like 3-4 hours sleep a night. So school, that sort of lunch period, was the best time that I could meditate without falling asleep.
What's up, guys? This is DC7 from the Good Looking Loser forums. This is my first video. It's gonna go with my blog that I just posted. I'm gonna make an assortment of blogs covering a variety of subjects in bodybuilding, dating, and some other stuff in the future. And I think it's beneficial to have videos with it just for absorption purposes. I don't know, when I watch videos, I just like absorb the information a lot better versus just reading it off a screen. So I feel like I'm gonna make at least a video with every single blog if possible.
Like, I just have a hard time wrapping my head around somebody who has a, almost a self-induced familial hypercholesterolemia level from their carnivore diet saying something like, don't worry about it.
Thank you, everyone, for braving the cold and the snow to be here. This is Success 094, Deep Learning for Self-Driving Cars. And it's a course where we cover the topic of deep learning, which is a set of techniques that have taken a leap in the last decade for our understanding of what artificial intelligence systems are capable of doing.
On the programming front, looking out into the future, how much programming do you think humans will be doing 5-10 years from now?
I mean, a lot, but I think it'll be in a very different shape. Like, maybe some people will program entirely in natural language.
How you doing? Very good, thank you. How are you? Good. Fantastic. Yeah. So we've known each other for nearly a year now, through Reebok Tyneside and a few other bits and pieces as well. Yeah. And since I met you, you've had an idea that I think is probably one of the maddest things that I've ever heard. It's the sort of story that you hear about in the news, but you never actually know anyone who's going to go ahead and do it. So I guess in short, what's your next 3 months going to look like? What are you doing?
What do you think we learned from the Putin-Tucker interview, speaking of Russia?
Well, Putin's a douchebag.
In this installment of Unbox Therapy, we've got the D-Link Boxy Box, which has been long awaited for many reasons, most of which it can run Boxy.
An exciting moment in the studio. I don't know if you guys saw the short that we did, but we picked up the new Model 3 recently, and it's in this vibrant red color. At first glance, you're kind of like, oh, yeah, it's a Model 3. What's the difference?
Alright, welcome to my first video. Bought a new laptop, and it's an HP Pavilion DV7T, so of course I got the Media Center remote with it.
That's crazy that the most interesting things about this new laptop are the reasons not to buy it. So the MacBook Air just got refreshed. It's a pretty simple update. Maybe a boring one, actually. There's really only two things new. It has this new anodization on the outside, apparently a slightly more fingerprint resistant look to it, and it has the new M3 chip inside.
I just love the rant, and if you want to listen to Pendulette Sunday School,
he's fucking amazing. I want to meet him so bad.
We didn't figure this out 10 years ago.
I know, but come on, that's a great rant, Joe Diaz.
You're wasting my time with this shit.
I'm wasting your time?
I came here to talk to you, dog. Not to see this fucking guy. I lost my eyesight when I stopped doing coke. Because when I was doing coke, my eyesight was on point, Chad. I could see a light from fucking 2 miles away. That light's green. We got to make it. Once I stopped doing coke, my eyesight went right into the fucking shitter.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ali, and I'm a fifth-year medical student at Cambridge University. I'm also the co-founder of SixMed, a small company that runs courses for medical school applicants, and I've been teaching the BMAT crash course for the last 5 years.
Being able to not get distracted is genuinely one of the most life-changing skills. If we want to improve our lives in any way, if we want to make progress on our studies or in our work or in our side hustle, or even like being present with our families, for goodness sake, that all requires this magical ability called focus. It requires the ability to focus on one thing and one thing only, and to be fully present and just doing that one bloody thing.
What's up, guys? Christian Usman from Christian Usman Fitness. I'm starting this channel because for about 5 years I've been doing strength training, hypertrophy training, and I just want to share my experiences and advice of what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, nutrition, supplement, and workout wise.
That's a wrap on this YouTube channel. This is not clickbait, guys. It's literally been 11 plus years. I'll never forget March 2012, being at TCU, student in the dorm room, actually like ordering that little Sony camera and deciding, you know what? Why not? Let's try it. Let's start a YouTube channel. I don't have any friends here. I feel I got a lot of spare time. Let's see what I could do. I'm gonna use it as like a diary for myself. And 1,400 YouTube videos later, I have this crazy life, and it's wild. I'm forever grateful for that first phase that I'm wrapping up, putting a bow on, and we're letting this channel live, right? It's done, it's run its course.